All right, let's talk about something really serious because this is pretty unsettling. And this happened at a recent PP rally in Brampton. So a group of people showed up wearing these "Do You Believe the Polls" hoodies and carrying these signs. And this isn't just some random question. This is part of a larger, very intentional campaign to make Canadians start doubting the electoral process. This whole thing feels incredibly familiar because we've seen it before. In the United States, the Orange Cheetos spent years attacking the credibility of the polls in the election system. And then when he lost in 2020, him and his supporters claimed that the whole thing was rigged, and it led to, as we all know, the violent January 6th insurrection. So now we're watching the same kind of narrative take shape here in Canada, and that should pretty much worry every single one of us. So after doing a little bit of research, I found out that the group behind the "Do You Believe the Polls" campaign is actually quite new. Their Instagram account just popped up and their website is still being built, but it's already spreading really, really fast. And it's not just random people behind it. The group is linked to the Meadowvale Business Association, which has ties to the Ontario PC Party, and even people that are close to Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown. Unfortunately, this isn't just online noise or a weird PR stunt. It's an actual attempt to plant the seeds of doubt in Canadians. And if the Conservatives lose the next election, it gives them an excuse to say, well, we couldn't have really lost. The polls were fake, right? That's how this kind of disinformation works. It starts with vague questions, creates uncertainty, and then it builds into, full-blown conspiracy theories. It's actually pretty bad because even some high-profile conservatives are sounding the alarm on this. Corey Tenneke, the guy who ran Doug Ford's campaign, he said that it's basically mega cosplay and that it's a surefire way to lose an election. He literally came out comparing PP's rallies to a Trump-style circus, and he's not wrong. From the merch to the slogans to the social media clips, it all feels, ripped straight from the MAGA playbook. Now here's the thing. This isn't who we are in Canada. We've always believed in our democratic process. We don't scream about rigged elections just because we don't like the results. We have free and fair elections here. We trust our institutions. Or at least we used to. This shift is really dangerous. If this kind of messaging catches on, we could be heading towards our own version of January 6th. I know that might sound dramatic, but it's honestly not too far-fetched. When leaders refuse to accept reality, or worse, when they encourage others not to, then things can spiral fast. Even though Pierre Poilievre might say, oh yeah, I would totally be fine with the election results, but then he lets these people spread this kind of message and come to his rallies and take pictures with them, it's sending a different message now, isn't it? We're already hearing concerns from people that are scared that if the Liberals win, then some Conservative supporters won't accept it. And, if Conservative leaders keep playing into this kind of narrative, then violence or unrest can actually become a real risk for us. So let me be very, very clear, okay? This isn't just about one hoodie or one rally or one sign, okay? It's about whether we're actually going to let American-style election denial take root here. This is about protecting the foundation of our democracy, of facts, of truth, and of trust in the system. And we need to figure out a way to shut this down now, because once that trust is gone, it's going to be really hard to ever get back.